Hello. Hello, people. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. I got some people in the chat already. Hello, Najee. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about the Disney stuff on my other channel. What up, Sergeant? What's up? Yo, TJC. What up, Joshua? What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing on this Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening, wherever you guys are at? In your neck of the woods in the area of the world. What's up, Soundbot? How you doing, man? Everything good with you? Just want to chill with my loyal supporters and talk about some delicious news that has happened the last week or so. So yeah, nice little Saturday live we got going on here. Okay. Thing. Aren't we all? Any news other than what I covered a few days ago? No, I just want to kind of talk about the movies and possibilities and stuff. What could be going on here? I don't know. It's very interesting things that we got confirmed a few weeks ago. So it's just a lot to talk about, and break down. So let's start off here first. Let me share the screen with you guys. Okay, sharing screen. GFW 2005. Sharing it. Okay. Thoughts Meth is in Vegas. He says, if I win at the blackjack table, I'm going to buy a Missing Link Sunstreaker. Hey, man, that is a good prize. I've never played any of those casino games or whatever you call them. D23 coming next month to... I gave you an answer a few minutes ago. I said maybe on my other channel. Najee. Okay, so let's talk about this silly little thing we got going on here. This Hong Kong exclusive. I just wanted to talk about this a little bit in the live. I did drop a video on this earlier, but let's start off with something a little easy here for a topic. Just to ease into things. But, this thing is weird. Okay. Oh, shit. I got a frog in my throat. Froggy. Okay. So, this is something where I see people online saying this is free. It's like a free thing you get when you spend a certain amount of money. While that is true, you gotta spend over $600 to get this Optimus. You're really not getting it for free because you still have to spend money in order to get this figure. So I don't know. If you see it as something free, I mean, more power to you. But to me, this is not something that is like the definition of free, if you ask me. So yeah, I don't see the point in people defending this really. And I've also seen people on social media talking about this having different plastic in the chest compared to the SS86 release, which, if you don't know, was the reason why, or at least the reason that Evan gave last year as to why this whole Matrix Chamber section wasn't painted on the 86 Commander class release. We don't know that for a fact, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions and straight up just like try and defend Hasbro here. I will say that could be the case, but looking at the hinges right here, which if I remember correctly, on this mold, this is a piece of that plastic that's used for this portion of the matrix chamber that's painted. It looks like the same weird, like grady matte plastic that they used for this portion. So I still feel like they're lying until we're proven otherwise, that they lied about this. So I don't know what to make of that, other than absolutely ridiculous. So, and people are pointing out the paint quality of this thing. I will say labeling it as battle damage is a huge mistake. Huge freaking mistake. Because where's the battle damage on this thing? Okay. If I zoom in here for you guys. When I zoom in, it makes the image smaller for whatever reason. Okay. I guess I won't zoom in there. But just look at this thing. Where's the battle damage paint? I see black outlining on the body mold and on the truck mode and stuff. But where's the battle damage? Is the like sloppy black outlining of the sculpted pieces supposed to mimic battle damage on this thing? I don't see it. It makes no sense to me. Delroy says it's not worth buying. No, it is not. But there's only 40 copies made of this thing for that Hong Kong convention. And technically, I mean, it's just a weird thing. You have to spend over $600 to get this thing. And the paint isn't even anything special. Like, realistically, guys, look at this thing. Does this really change the quality and the overall look of this mold that much? Does it really? I mean, come on. What are we doing here, Takara? This is just a waste. So yeah, that's dumb, but it'll get people defending that one. What next? Oh, these TFW posted this image roundup for 86 Megatron. I kind of find this slightly pointless because we've gotten a lot of these images already, and we've already gotten dozens upon dozens of images of this 86 Megatron that I've covered on the channel over the last month. But, it is cool to look at because this is the most hyped up figure of the year, I'd say, or one of the most. And I think they did a good job. They did a fantastic job on this, and I may pick this up. I'll pick this up to go along with my KO Skybound 86 Optimus that comes with the Megatron arm, which I have thought about getting. I might get that. But the tank, you could tell they sacrificed the tank for the robot mode, which is fine for me personally because I prefer the robot mode stuff. Ooh, compared next to the animated leader class, which if you guys haven't had this figure before, it is very good. I mean, the articulation isn't that good, but as an overall figure, it is still really good for today's standards. So, I mean, he's almost the same height as an old school leader class, minus all the engineering and plastic quality probably. This is almost old school leader class right here. So that's cool. Next to the 2015. Come on, Laser Wave. Come on, my man. Get it right. 2015. I'm just joking. I don't really care that much. He was a year off. Who cares? But this is cool too. I mean, this was a tall figure, but really hollow and kind of cheap. So overall, this figure is probably going to be better, especially in terms of the articulation department. So next to the Bumblebee movie version, which is a fantastic figure. I used to have this figure. Great figure. I just don't really care about that continuity and everything. It's going to be interesting to see how this figure stacks up to this one. I haven't seen Prime vs. Prime's review. Did he say if this figure had an ab crunch or not? The 86 Megatron here? Let me know in the comments, guys, if you've seen that Prime vs. Prime review on this. But this one didn't have an ab crunch. And they were like kind of This was kind of supposed to be like a super articulated figure that transforms, blah blah blah. That whole thing that they do sometimes with figures every year. But it didn't have an ab crunch. I think that was the main thing that was missing with this figure. This is Bumblebee movie Megatron. He needed an ab crunch, and if he doesn't have an ab crunch, god damn it. So yeah, what I was about to say was, if this guy had an ab crunch, I think he would be better than this one. But since he doesn't, I don't know. Until I get this thing in hand myself. But just based off of what I know about this figure, having this figure in the past, I feel like this one would be better in terms of just posability. Because it doesn't look like this one has a lower arm swivel. This one has upper and lower swivel. It also has hinged hands. I don't know if... let me know in the comments, guys. Does this 86 Megatron have hinged hands where they go in and out like this figure does? Or is it just the rotation on this figure? But foot articulation, I don't know. Well, we're going to have to wait and see on that. This Earth, remember when we thought this figure was like so nice and hefty looking and peak? Now look at it next to 86 Megatron. He looks dwarfed and awful next to this figure. Hey man, I'm just saying, some people argue with me when I say that we need certain updates of figures from a few years ago or 10 years ago, and sometimes people in the comments give me pushback. They're like, Chris, what are you talking about? The figure that came out 10 years ago was just fine. It does what it needs to do. I mean, sure, it could do what it needs to do, but it doesn't mean it still couldn't use an upgrade, And we didn't think we really needed an upgrade on this guy. We thought this was perfect until last year. So I'm just saying, let Hasbro cook sometimes. But yeah, some interesting images here. Nothing really incredibly new that we haven't already seen before. Oh yeah, this is from the Prime versus Prime review, which again I haven't seen. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. On my personal opinion on this guy when I get him in hand later this year, which I am hyped beyond belief to get this thing. Only God knows how hyped I am behind closed doors. So yeah, he's looking good. I'm excited to get him. What else? What else can we talk about? What else? I mean, anybody feeling Classic Heroes Team Alita 1 official stock images? Wow! It's my dream Alita 1 figure. Not. Psych. But it's cool for the kiddies. The little 4-year-olds who want to get in on their Transformers fix. Gonna tank. Yeah, man. Hey, Chris, I want... Same. I mean, who doesn't? From Transformers Prime, right? What's Prime vs. Prime? I think he has like some sort of factory connection. I don't know. There's people in the community that dedicate their whole like thing on social media to like expose him. I honestly don't care. I mean, the people that are selling these figures to this guy are getting paid pennies an hour. So who are we to say here in America or wherever you guys personally live, to judge that? I honestly don't care. He buys stolen. Yeah, pretty much. I'm shocked I still managed to pre-order Megs only 10 minutes after the listing on Amazon came out. Yeah, man. Some people in my wonderful Discord, which if you're not a member of that by now, go join. Oh, wait, I don't think I have a link on the channel right now. But people have been alerting me on my Discord that it's in stock and out of stock. So I haven't pre-ordered it yet because I just haven't. I'm weird. Like when I really want a figure, I don't often pre-order things. I just get it when I get it. I'm weird with FOMO. Like I get FOMO if the figure's already out and I missed out on it. But if it just came out in the pre-order sellout, I don't really get FOMO because I know it's going to be like restocked at some point soon down the line. The figure just released. It's not like it's an exclusive, you know. I often pre-order exclusives more than mainline figures. Got my pre-order on 86 megs, but I still don't have 86 Prime. Really? I got him when he first came out. Pretty good figure. I would get him when they inevitably reissue him. Probably, did they reissue him yet? I can't remember, but he's definitely going to get a re-release next year for the 40th anniversary of the movie. What is that sound effect? Do you guys hear that sound effect every time someone comments? Or is that just me? Am I the only one who thinks Siege Shockwave was perfectly fine? I mean, he could use more articulation. He's a little stiff. He's a little, he's a rigid boy. Okay, what's next here? What else do I want to talk about? I gotta catch up on my Skybound comics, guys. They're on issue 25. Jesus. Last time I read, I think, was like issue 8, like a year ago. I've been hearing great things, though, and they got my boy Jazz in there, finally. He's been absent from comics and literally everything else the last 10 years in Transformers media, so at least he's in the Skybound comics at their peak. So that's cool. What else here? So I think that's it for... Oh. How do you guys feel about this Retro Brawn? You guys liking how this new Walmart exclusive deluxe Retro Brawn is going to look? Would you guys get this figure if you see it in stores, or would you pre-order this when it drops in, like, I don't know, I'd assume this comes out in like a week maybe? But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this, guys, in the comments. Delroy is mixed on it. Weekend is Wicked says, yeah, I'd keep it on card. Okay. Me personally, I already had the 86 figure, so I don't really need this. But I do recognize it looks pretty good. I do like that new head sculpt. I might get Brown and Sea Spray. They look better than the Toon designs. Yeah, Sea Spray looks fantastic. Outside of some gripes I have. Brown looks nice. I like it more than 86. It's okay. Yeah, man. I'm sure a lot of people around your age are getting tricked into buying this subline this year. So yeah. So it seems like people want it, some people don't. Okay. Okie dokie. So the next thing. Oh, what's going on in the movie boards? What are these beautiful people talking about here in the movie boards? I cannot wait, guys. I pray for times like this when we head back into movie season and you check the freaking TFW page and there's movie news, rumors, or leaks coming every day. If you guys have been around since, I don't know, at least Age of Extinction or The Last Night, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Once these movies get going with development and filming and stuff and release, it's going to be crazy here on the channel. If you guys were watching me during the Rise of the Beast days, I was going crazy. I was dropping every piece of rumors, leaks, and news that was out there. It was great. It's part of what helped my channel grow. So I'm really excited for these movies. Like, if all 5 do come out, if this is like the 10-year plan, I am geeked off a bean. But enough of TFW. So I didn't see anything new to talk about in the movie board. So let's talk about this. Stop screen for that. So this was made aware to me by my great buddy Emi on Discord. I'm gonna drop a separate video on this tomorrow. but I wanted to kind of give live thoughts and discussion on this little piece of news here. So we have this list here of stuff coming out for, I'm pretty sure this is 2026. So yeah, we got, he sent me 2 pages here. So, all right, so Wave 1, Deluxe Quintus Prime, Deluxe Sure Shot, Deluxe Jalopy, Blast Off, Quick Strike, Voyager Brawl, Animated Wreck-Gar, Amalgamus Prime, Leader Class, Big Convoy, and Razor Claw. So everybody in the comments, let me know your thoughts on Wave 1. How confident are you guys for Age of the Primes Part 2, Wave 1 for 2026? Me personally, this is a solid wave. I don't have really any gripes with the character selections. Other than, which I may do a separate video on this if I haven't already done on the channel, but I really do feel like Hasbro needs to focus on specific teams. Like they're really all over the place with the Generations line the last couple of years, and it really makes certain things fall to the wayside. Like Beast Wars, we got a nice head start with Beast Wars, and it just freaking lopsided after 2022. Now they went into Japanese Beast Wars characters, toy only repaints, all this different stuff. And we still haven't gotten the main cast complete from the Beast Wars cartoon. We still need all these Transmetals characters and different designs. So I don't know. It's kind of, they're really all over the place right now. I mean, it's cool to see all these new figures get made, but I mean, Leader Class Big Convoy before Transmetal Optimus Primal or Megatron, Transmetal 1 Megatron to be exact. So I'm not really liking that, but just based off of just if we were talking about random characters to get new figures, not going from era to complete, whatever cartoon or comic teams we're thinking of. This is a good wave. This is great character selections here. So wave 2, Deluxe Power Glide, Swerve, Animated Ratchet, Smokescreen, Prime Cliff Jumper, Voyager, Armada Sideways, Voyager Nexus. Interesting to point out here, we don't have a leader class for this wave, it seems like. There's no leader class listed here. Usually for wave 2, we get a new leader class and a repack, I'm pretty sure. Or in rare cases, wave 2 has 2 new leaders, but nowadays that doesn't happen too often. So that's kind of weird. But overall, this is a good character. I mean, freaking Power Glide and Swerve, we've needed new ones for years. Animated Ratchet, one step closer to getting the animated cast complete. Smokescreen, I would assume this is an Earthrise. An Earthrise Smokescreen. Oh, I forgot to take off that guy's comment. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me find it. Okay. Hide. Sorry. Okay. Where's the page? Where I have it? Oh crap! I removed it at the stage. Okay, there we go. But I just had it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. What's people saying in the chat? Okay, I mean, got some mixed thoughts. Some people like it. Some people don't. Legacy sucks. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back. My dad was being annoying with my cats. My dad goes very crazy for his cats, playing very obnoxiously with them. But anyway, wave two, solid. I mean, I'm really excited for that Armada sideways. I really want to get him. Wave three, Joyride, Tailgate, Fangery, Point Blank, Swindle, Vector Prime. I mean, this is kind of a filler wave, guys. I mean, it's really surprising to see how far Wave 3 just falls apart nowadays for these new toy lines. Like, Wave 3 used to still be pretty solid. It would usually be by Wave 4 where it starts to get very filler with, like, repaints and stuff. Nowadays, you get two solid waves, or basically one solid wave. I mean, Wave 2 doesn't even have any leader class. And then Wave 3, it just, like, kind of falls apart a little bit. I mean, Tailgate, he's going to be new, which is cool. Fangery is just a reissue, but, I mean, other than him being rare, how many people really, truly care about him as a character? Point Blank, that's an awful figure. Swindle, I'm excited for. He's going to be new. Vector Prime, I mean, unless if it's new, freak that Vector Prime. I don't care. That figure's awful. Joyride, I mean, how many people really are asking for a new Joyride? I mean, I feel like there's 1,000 other deluxe characters that could have gotten this slot other than a freaking Joyride, but I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, Wave 3's a little weak sauce. Leader class, Liege Maximo, Armada, Megatron, Leader, Unicron, Soldier. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming Wave 2 is going to have one or two of these, and then Wave 3 is going to have one or two of these guys here. I'm pretty sure that Armada Megatron, wasn't he an exclusive listing? I can't remember. But Liege Maximo and Unicron Soldier, I do remember them being mainline releases. So that's going to be cool. Especially that Unicron Soldier, I'm really curious to see on what that is. I think it's going to be the zombie army builders from Transformers Prime. But we'll see. And then Commander Onslaught. And what's this other page here? This is for Studio Series 2. What did it say at the bottom here? Oh, to be, I think it says to be determined commander here. But what the hell? When I zoom in on Discord, it doesn't freaking show the bottom thing here. But at the bottom, it says to be confirmed commander. And then obviously Onslaught we've known about. So curious to see on who that commander is going to be. Maybe since, isn't next year the 30th anniversary of Beast Wars? So maybe it's something Beast Wars related. That would be cool. But who knows? It literally could be anything. Hasbro's all over the place with their character selections. So yeah. What do you guys think about this outline here for Age of the Primes? Do you think this is going to be a solid line next year? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What are people saying here? No leader class for Wave 2 may mean it was either focused on an upcoming... I don't know. Maybe. The new Armada Starscream? I don't know. I mean, maybe. But at this point, by the time next year, it's going to be 3 years since we got that Armada Optimus. And Hasbro is dragging their nutsack all across the floor at this point. This is why I'm saying they need to lock in on what characters and teams they need to finish before moving on to some random glop shittos from whatever universe you want to pick, G1, Armada, whatever. It's good that we're getting sideways, but we got Armada Optimus. Let's finish the trio. Let's get Jetfire. Let's get Overload, you know? I mean, freaking fans' hobby is like, by the time next year, they're gonna be years ahead of Hasbro, with that Armada Optimus and his combining partners. You know, it's ridiculous. Or Motormaster. I don't know. Maybe they do have there have been rumblings of a G2 Motormaster repaint coming at some point. So maybe that could be the second one. Or it could be a Thunderclash remold, because there has been rumors the last few years that a Thunderclash mold was put on the spreadsheet or whatever you call it for this Motormaster mold, either as a new head with a repaint or a remold, whatever the case is. Beast Wars 30th anniversary and the only new figure is Quickstrike to celebrate. Yeah, I mean, my thoughts exactly, guys. This is why I'm saying Hasbro needs to lock in character choices here. They got to focus on a couple things a year, tackle that, and then move on to the next thing. They're like key dangling us here. Oh, hey, greedy plastic collector. Here's your new animated Voyager class Ratchet. But you've been working on getting your animated cast complete for the last 4 years, and they're not even animation accurate. They're G1ified for whatever reason. Here, stuff like that. It's ridiculous to me. But what just fell? Oh, hologram Count Dooku from 2006. What's the chat saying? They say in chat. We need Armada, Smokescreen, Cyclonus, and Demolisher. Let Soundbot cook, people. Hey, Hasbro, if you guys are watching this live, hire Soundbot to get better character selections, ya bozos. Okay, that was a bit mean, but you see what I'm saying here? Do you guys see what I'm saying? It's random. They're all over the place. We should have the main Armada cast complete by now. We should have the Beast Wars cartoon cast complete by now, and we don't. It's been over 4 years. I mean, hell, they dragged their behinds on the ground just for the season 1 stuff of Beast Wars. I mean, it was almost how long was it for Inferno and Tarantulas? It was well over a year after Kingdom until we got those 2 figures. And then Pterosaur was some crappy Amazon exclusive. It was ridiculous with those even. No more G1 characters for Studio Series. Speaking of Studio Series, let's get into let's talk about this for a little bit. So, no more G1 characters for Studio Series. I don't know how this is going to play into Studio Series for the future. I don't know how much longer Studio Series is going to be around. It seems like they're in it for the long haul. This is like the Marvel Legends of Transformers or Star Wars Black Series or G.I. Joe Classified, you know what I'm saying? So 10 years from now, what is the outline for Studio Series in the next 10 years? And Studio Series 84 seems to be on the table. They did ask that question. They did bring it to fans' attention that they are thinking about doing this at some point soon in the next couple of years. So I think they should dial it back, just leave it in the main line. Don't have it in Studio Series, but who knows at this point. But anyway, with Studio Series, let's talk about the Studio Series wave breakdowns here for 2026. And then I'll get out of here. So wave 1, we have Deluxe 86 Windcharger, TLK Barricade, TFO Arachnid, Sunstreaker, Alpha Trion, Voyager Class Thundercracker, Leader Soundwave, and TLK Nemesis Prime. So yeah, 4 Deluxes, 2 Voyagers, 2 Leader Class. How do you guys feel about wave 1? I think this is okay. Or not okay. I think this is a solid wave. Wind Charger, we've needed him for a while, even though I think that reveal the shield one is still really good. But a G1 accurate one we do need. Barricade, I'm really curious to see on how he's handled. I said this was an okay wave. This is actually a really good character selection here. I do like this a lot. Barricade, he needs an update bad. That original figure is terrible. Arachnid looks great from that prototype we saw. 86 Sunstreaker, hopefully it's way better than that trash Earthrise figure. He has a gun this time around, which would be nice. TFO Alphatron, he looks good. 86 Thundercracker. I forgot they were doing an 86 Thundercracker. Hopefully, guys, what if this is the introduction of a new Seeker mold in the 86 line? I think maybe they didn't want to do it as Starscream because of how he shelf warmed the last 5 years with his releases. Maybe Hasbro feels it's a little oversaturated right now with G1 Starscream figures. So maybe they threw Thundercracker out there first. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a reissue of the Earthrise mold. That could very well be the case too, but it's something to question. I may do a separate video on that at some point soon in the next few days. Let me add this to my topic list here. Hold on, guys. But I mean, I'm really excited for that 86 Soundwave figure. New Seeker mold 2026. All right. Soundwave's definitely probably going to be a new mold. Nemesis Prime, I don't really care about. He was a terrible villain in the last night, so I mean, Wave 2, Krenix, Thundercracker, Snarl, Astro Train. How do you guys feel about this wave? This is kind of... I mean, Krenix, I'm really curious to see on how he's going to transform. That's going to be crazy. Thundercracker, I got a little bit of Seeker fatigue, me personally. If it's not like a crazy different design, I really don't care at this point about getting new Seekers. Snarl, obviously we need a repack of him. 86 Dinobots are getting expensive on the aftermarket. Astro Train, I don't think he's going to be a new mold. I think he's just going to be a repaint of the Earthrise leader class, but that could be a new mold too. Could be wrong. It seems like they really want to go all out for the 86 subline in terms of new mold, so we don't know yet, but it could be. Wave 3, 86 Cliffjumper, AoE Bumblebee, TFO Soundwave, Deluxe 86 Wheeljack. How do you guys feel about these waves? 86 Cliffjumper, probably just going to be a repaint of that new Bumblebee. AoE Bumblebee, I'm excited to see on how they handle that. That 2014 figure is super outdated at this point. Soundwave, I feel like he should be a Voyager. I'm a little skeptical on that. 86 Wheeljack, he needs a new mold bad. That Earthrise figure is awful. Those legs are terrible. And overall, that's an outdated figure at this point. Then we have some Wave Unknown stuff. 86 Skywarp. It really gets you thinking here. They're doing a Skywarp next year too. Now again, these could be re-releases of the Earthrise molds, but I don't know. Didn't they just reissue that 2-pack like last year or something? I don't think those figures are that hard to get on the aftermarket, are they? Are they, guys? Let me know in the comments. But 86 Shockwave could just be the Siege figure repainted without all the weird armor bits, or it could be a new mold again. Some of these figures could be new molds that we're thinking are repacks right now, guys. Just throwing it out there. AoE Evasion Mode Optimus, I'm super hyped for. Such a peak Bayverse design. 86 Cyclonus, probably just a reissue of the Kingdom one. 86 Blitzwing, probably just a repack of the Legacy figure, because that Blitzwing a couple years ago sold horribly. So I don't think they want to do a new mold on Blitzwing for a long time. RTB Scourge. Oh, so he's going to be a repack. Oh, shit. I got to do a video on this, guys. That is ridiculous. So Scourge isn't going to be a new mold, judging by this update we have here. Holy bananas. What the hell? Everybody was confident this Scourge was going to be a new mold that's way more accurate to his CG design in the movie. Are you telling me we're just getting a reissue of that crappy concept art figure a couple years ago with all that terrible clear plastic on him? Bro, no freaking way. That is insane. That is separate video worthy, guys. That is going to be a classic Chris Jam rant video incoming. Get ready, guys, next week. That's going to be a video next week, guys. It's, yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, from a business perspective, Hasbro's getting really cheap right now, guys. They're hunkering down with stuff. So from the aftermarket perspective, this Scourge is a little bit pricey. Last time I checked, around $80-$90 range. So, I mean, if you're Hasbro, why not just reissue the mold that they already have instead of spending extra money to do a new mold? But that doesn't excuse that Studio Series is meant for movie accuracy. Why are we getting a reissue of a figure that is far from movie accurate in the Studio Series line? That makes no sense. But yeah, I'll do a rant video on that in the next few days. Leader TLK Megatron, who I still don't think is coming out this year. Let's look at the leader class. So he's talking about he doesn't think this is coming out for 2026. Let's count how many leaders they got for 2026 so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 1, 2. Hold on, let me recount again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6, 7 if we count the last night Megatron. He could be right, because if you look at the patterns, okay, so this may mean that Astro Train is just a repack. Blitzwing just a repack. Because they usually only do 2 or 3 new leader class molds a year for Studio Series, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I think this Megatron is going to be for 2027, guys. Hate to burst your bubble. Probably going to have to wait another year or so to get this figure. But he could come out next year. We don't know. But it is a safe assumption to say that he might be a 2027 listing. But the Titan for Studio Series, guys, who do you think this is going to be? Me personally, oh, I have the comment blocking some of the listings. My bad again. My bad. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, who can they do for a Studio Series Titan, though? AoE Grimlocker Stratosphere? I could see that. I would love that Grimlock. I don't think they're going to do Stratosphere because Rise of the Beast is like bottom totem pole selling stuff for movie figures right now. You know, the movie didn't do too well, so I don't think they're going to want to put the big ticket first Studio Series item on a Rise of the Beast character. I think that they would want to do more of a hyped up Bayverse character, not only for nostalgia, but just for fandom hype and community requests. I'd say Grimlock is higher than Stratosphere. War for Cybertron, Metroplex. I don't think they're going to want to do a Gamer Edition as the first Titan for Studio Series either. I feel like that would be something they would do as like the second or third Titan. But if you think about it, guys, they did do Cybertron Metroplex as the first Titan class for Legacy. So it could be. Their Titan class selection is a bit random nowadays. line continuity Triptychon. Maybe. I don't know. Realistically, only Unicron. I wouldn't say only Unicron. There's a lot of options out there, especially for Baver stuff. I mean, we could get. It could be a Constructicon character like Demolisher or Scavenger or something. That'd be sick. An actually in scale Demolisher from the movie at a Titan class. Grimlock, Dragonstorm. They need like, what is it, 8 or 12 knights to form that. That I feel like nowadays that would need to be a HasLab, like a $300-400 HasLab, not a $200 Titan. Unfortunately, I know it sounds crazy, but that's the reality we live in. So I don't know, maybe, but I don't really see that. Omega Supreme. I could see that maybe for the games, but again, I don't think they would want to do Gamer Edition as the first Titan. But yeah, there's a lot of scenarios for this Titan class. Me personally, I think this is going to be something Bayverse related. I think they want to go all out for Bayverse. They want to cater to the Bayverse fans. They want to do some good stuff for that and make people happy, especially since Bay is coming back to direct. They want to go full steam ahead for live action stuff going forward, I'd assume, for the next few years. But we're going to have to wait and see on how they juggle all these different sublines in Studio Series now. But, yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it at that for the live. Thank you to everybody who joined. We talked about a lot of videos coming up in the next few days to talk about, especially with these new listings. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video or live. Bye.